Welcome to design of reinforced concrete structure. In previous lecture, we are taught an example of retaining wall, which is cantilever. In this lecture, we are going to design a hill slab of that retaining wall structure. Here we saw the diagram of pressure, maximum pressure, minimum pressure, and some particular pressure at base point of retaining wall. We discussed as A, B, C, D, and this is the diagram as per shown in this figure. Pressure at the junction of stem wheel with hill slab is 4 meter, total length 85.861. Difference between depth and the 2.35 meter. That's why pressure at this point D, we get 99.54 kilonewton per meter square pressure. Similarly, for pressure at C point, we have to calculate for the difference 85.61 and the length toward that 2.80. That we get pressure is equal 109.18 kilonewton per meter square and put all value in this figure. Now, total downward pressure on hill slab is equal to weight of backfill plus self weight of hill slab is equal to 6.2 into 18 density or unit weight of soil 0.5 into 25. 0.5 is the depth of the base slab. 25 is density of concrete, and we get 124.10 kilonewton per meter square downward pressure. The net pressure are calculated as shown in figure. First, upward pressure, downward pressure, and the net pressure. We have calculated upward pressure and downward pressure both. Upward pressure is 99.54 kilonewton per meter square and 49.25 kilonewton per meter square of total length of hill slab. And similarly, the downward pressure is simultaneously common to 124.10 kilonewton per meter square, and the net pressure is merge up of both two. We get critical section D and B. The pressure is 124.10 minus 99.54. We get 24.56. Similarly, we get 24.56, 50.29, and the final is 74.85. Maximum shear for safety factor at maximum shear force at D is equal to 24.56 is calculated from this equation. 24.56 into distance plus total UL 1 half into W into L. W is equal to L is equal to 2.35 and W is equal to 50.29. We consider as a UDL this portion, sorry, this much portion, and calculated we get shear force at D is equal to 116.82. Factor safety shear force Vu is equal to 1.5, which is our safety factor, and divided into our SF shear force at point D. We get factored load at 175.23 kilo Newton. Maximum bending moment at D is equal to 57.72 into as we calculate from the figure 57.72 into 2.35 divided by 2 plus 59.10 into 2 by 3 into 2.35. We get the both different value and merge up with sum of these two value we get 160.41 kilonewton. Now factory bending moment, similarly we get 240.62 kilonewton into meter. Now the term D is equal to 500 minus 50 cover is equal to 450 mm. So to get percentage of till, we have to take ME upon BD square is equal to ME we have 214.62 divided by 1000 into depth of stream square is equal to we get 1.188. From ISP 16 we get the percentage of steel is equal to 0.355 percentage, and AST also calculated by the equation of our our equation which are we use at past reinforced concrete design, which is AST is equal to 50 into FCK upon Fy in bracket 1 minus under root of 1 minus mu upon BD square mu upon mu upon FCK BD square bracket over into B into D by this equation, which I also sent to you in the mail or WhatsApp. By calculating AST, we get PT divided by 100 into BD, we get 150 1 hour 1597.50 mm square. So the criteria is suitable for 60 mm diameter at the rate 120 mm center of center, and for 60 mm diameter we get the area of steel is equal to provided is 1675 mm square on top face of hill, and this is the deformation characteristic of retaining wall. How the retaining wall behave like at deformation stage. Now check for the shear for above hill. We have TV is equal to VU upon BD. We have VU is equal to 175.23. Other data we have, and put it all in this equation and we get 0.389 in Newton per mm square. Similarly for PT, for that uh, provided AST we get 0.372. Now from IS 456 2000 table 19 page number 73 we get the value of tau c is equal to 0.418 Newton per mm square, which is more greater than the value of tau v. That's why it is okay. Now we are going to distribution steel provide minimum 0.12 percentage of steel of gross cross section area, and from the AST we get 600 mm square steel, which is also given IS 456 2000 page number 24, and provide from this calculation we are able to provide 10 diameter at the rate 130 mm center to center, and the actual AST is 604 mm square. Also provide 10 diameter at the rate 26 to 60 mm center to center both way on bottom face for crack control purpose. Now anchorage length. Anchorage length required LD is equal to 47 divided by 47 into 5, which equation is already learned and studied by our previous semester. That's why we take this equation and put the diameter we are providing 60 mm, and we get the uh, anchor length is similar to 752 is equal to 800 mm. Okay, now it's time to design of toe slab. Toe slab is designed as a cantilever slab because it behaves as a cantilever slab but on the ground. Total downward pressure on toe is equal to sap weight of toe slab is equal to sap weight, the height of toe is equal to zero point 0.5 into unit weight of concrete 25. We get 12.5 kilonewton per meter square. Same as above above condition, net pressure are calculated as per in figure. Figure the value are to be find in further equations, and the similar calculation are to be calculated. Let us calculate maximum bending moment at point C. At this point, we get 1.20 into 96.68. This is the load calculated at point 6 into 1.2 divided by 2 plus 1 half into W into L. Sorry, L into W into 2 by 3 of total width of heel. We get 81.93 kilonewton of bending moment, and factored bending moment is 122.90 kilonewton into meter. Now mu upon bd square we get pt, and from pt we get ast. Half the reinforcement of stream is equal to 20 diameter of bar at 200 mm center to center distance, because here the reinforcement divided by 2. Anchor in toe will serve as toe reinforcement. Now the point is distribution steel. The criteria is same. That's why we are providing 0.12% of total steel of BD, and we get the 10 diameter of bar at 130 mm center to center, and the further some supporting reinforcement we provide 10 diameter of bar at the rate 260 mm center to center. This is the last step of design of shear key. Size of shear key provide a 0.45 mm meter to into 0.50 mm. Provide minimum reinforcement and key, because key are just to provide safety against sliding. It is necessary to stand with retaining wall to stop the sliding of retaining wall. That's why AST is equal to 0.20, which is the minimum steel criteria, and divided by 100 into 1000 into 450 is equal to 540 mm square required. Half the main steel of steam are anchored in key. That's why it's also provided in a half condition. So the provided state 3142 divided by 2 is equal to 1571 mm square. Also extend temperature requirement of steam outer on outer face in the shear key, which is 10 diameter 400 mm center to center, which is 196 mm square. Now this is the term of reinforcement. This is the simple diagram of retaining wall, in which we provide a bar from here to here, second bar here to trapezoidal from here, and the vertical reinforcement are provided in such a way that first is total third part up to this, and the fourth part is up to this, and the pattern is simultaneously continuous like shown in figure. Now the main reinforcement, which is 20 diameter charge, so 400 mm center to center, the distance is 400. The second 10 diameter 200 mm center to center, this is 200. The also second one 20 mm diameter 200 center to center, this one is 220 to center. Now the term 200 10 diameter 100, so 16 diameter 120, 10 diameter 10 diameter 130 mm center center. Similarly, as per bottom we are calculated this, and same as the above for toe and heel also. Thus our example is completed, and next chapter we are going to overview of next example. Then after I will give you some example to solve and solve by yourself, and in that case you have any query, let me know. We will discuss and solve that query. Thank you.